And if y'all see these two folks with me today, man, I got West Coast Cowboy in the building, and I got my boy Landlord from Alabama. And before I say anything else, man, how about them damn Cowboys, man?
How
How
about
NFC
about him?
East champions, man.
let's
Two
go?
seed. And they said we couldn't do it. They said the Eagles were going to break the 19-year streak of nobody repeating in the division. And the good Lord, who is obviously a Dallas Cowboy fan, said, I
Facts.
rebuke that. He said he rebuked that in the name of his son. And guess what? Them boys ain't but one game. Said I don't know when. I can't remember the last time
The
the
Eagles
Eagles
are the
won,
Eagles are
won a
the
good game.
Eagles are the Eagles are 5-6 in their last 6 games.
1-5.
Listen.
1-5.
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
always say that wrong.
I ain't
That
gonna
means
lie,
they
y'all.
lost 5 out of their last 6 games.
You know, when we had conversations in the beginning of the year, I had them losing way more games. They got a couple of them out the skin of their teeth, but this is not surprising to me at all. I never believed in Philly. Never.
I mean, I ain't gonna
Even
say I
even when
believed in them. I ain't
even
gonna
when
say I
they was
believed in them.
winning. Even when they was winning, I was calling it bull. I was like, nah, that they got lucky. They got lucky. Cause some of that stuff, like I ain't delusional and act like they just trash. But a lot of them games they was winning, bro. It was some extenuating circumstances. It was some luck involved. They got a fortunate call here or there. The Chiefs just missed a wide open touchdown for the end of the game. Like it was a lot of stuff that Buffalo call that's supposed to have been a roughing the passer. It turned into something else, and they got a sack the next play and knocked them out of field goal range. Like, man, it's a lot of stuff that kind of played they part into them winning a lot of them games. They played Miami and got 0 penalties. Like, let's be real. So, hey, you can't you run out of luck out the wild, man. You run out of that luck out the wild.
Man,
Hey
we
man,
we
I'm gonna do it like this. I'm not gonna say I didn't believe this. I don't really believe in luck and all that other stuff. But I will say this: I am actually surprised by Philly. I
I'm
am
not.
actually. I'm gonna tell you why I'm surprised by Philly because, and I think the fact that you know you're a team that went to the you're a team that that advanced pretty deep in the playoffs last year, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like the reason why I'm surprised with them is because the same reason why the rest of the NFL should be surprised for them because every team in the NFL is going to win games because of certain factors, right? But you dropping 5 out of your last 6 games, that's not a good football team. I take luck out of it. That's why I'm saying I'm not even giving the opportunity to have luck involved in it because I don't believe that you win games because you're luck. You win games because you're either a good team or you're not a good team. You know what I'm saying? When the Cowboys was not playing well, we weren't winning games. You know what I'm saying? Or what we were doing? We would win a game and then our offense would be the offensive side of the ball would totally be depleted. Like you could watch the game and be like, yeah, the Cowboys won, but it didn't really feel like no win. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the Philadelphia. I'm not. The reason why I say I'm surprised is because, but I'm not necessarily surprised at it. The reason why I'm surprised at it is because what's really happening in Philadelphia is they're not a good team. They're not a good team.
That's
This
why I'm
isn't
not
about
surprised.
luck. This isn't about. Listen to me. That's why I say forget the luck crap. Like forget all that other stuff, bro. You lose 5 out of your last 6 games. You are not a good football team.
but
The
see,
only reason I say that though is I gotta ask you this though, cause like you said it's cut and dry. I feel like luck is a part of it, but you said it's cut and dry to where you saying like if they was winning, then they're a good team. If they losing, they're a bad team. They was just what? How was they winning all them games then?
No,
If
no, no,
they
no, no,
a
no.
bad
That's no,
team
no, no.
now?
I'm not. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying. I'm saying this. I'm saying this. I Philadelphia at one point of this season was a good team. Like I'm because and the reason why I'm gonna say this because I don't take anything from a team because I don't want teams taking anything from me. You know what I'm saying? Because listen to me. Right now, if I'm the same person who acknowledged that at some point Philadelphia was a good team and that they were playing some good football at one point, I'm the same person that's gonna tell you you have to now acknowledge that the Dallas Cowboys are playing good football right now. There ain't no luck. There ain't no Jimmy Johnson's curses broken man. F that crap, bruh.
man, but listen, we
F
ain't talking.
that, bruh.
But
The Cowboys are
listen,
playing
you
good
can still
football.
listen. The Eagles were winning games, but
I know.
they had a negative point differential.
Yeah,
Like
that, that
they were getting like that's not a sign of a good team. And
facts.
no, that's what shit like with the Pittsburgh Steelers did a couple years ago. Like they were winning
We
in
got an echo somewhere, y'all.
yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. I don't know what it sound like me. But yeah, they had a negative point differential, and that's not sustainable. You can't beat teams by the skin of your teeth every damn week.
Facts.
That shit don't work. You
And
cannot.
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. And the
But you
Cowboys, you didn't let me finish what I was saying, but you didn't.
I
Listen,
was just getting that to the Eagles because they were like they were in a dogfight with the New England Patriots. They were in a dogfight with every team they played. They got to fight. They had to fight for their lives, and their quarterback put on a superhuman cape to beat.
man, listen to me. I don't want to get on this show and start defending the Eagles, but I will defend football, bro. And I will tell you, I was just saying like this. I'm not going to defend the Eagles because it's opinionated to say they're a good team or a bad team. But what I like to do is this. I don't want to hear no crap about it. Listen to me. I love y'all and I love the Cowboys, but listen, miss me with the Jimmy John crap. I don't care about curses. I don't care about none of that crap, bro. This season is not dependent on that Jerry Jones gave a man his kudos. Like, I don't care about, I'm not, listen, I know fans are all in the iffy-diffies right now, but it's going to take more than that to win a Super Bowl, bro. So that's why my mindset is like, listen to me. We can acknowledge that at some point, we're not just going to sit up here and say this Philadelphia Eagles just suck 17 weeks, bro. Like, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to, hey, we can be opinionated all we say, but I will say this. Listen, okay, then that's not your opinion. They still put up 12 wins. But all I'm saying is this.
They put up 11.
All right, how about we do this? How about them Cowboys? Because we're never going to agree about the Eagles, man. Like, because I'm always going to speak on football. Y'all can listen. That's your opinion. I know we're not supposed to say nothing positive, but the point I'm trying to make here is this.
But it's all good.
The point I'm trying to make here is this. We need to kill this mindset of the Cowboys are playing good because of a curse is broken. We're not playing good because of a curse is broken.
Who said that though?
Nobody said that. That's not
who said that on the panel.
Never mind.
I'm talking about on the panel. Who said that?
Bro, the whole nation saying it. What are you talking about?
Nobody's studying what they talking about. Three of us having a conversation. They can talk about curses.
Bro, I understand that, but I understand that, but that's still a part of my point though. I can't talk about that. Like, what is you talking about? I just had a whole show where people were talking about the curse is over. Listen, what I'm trying to say is this. I do not want to diminish. We're not going to put this season on what is happening with a curse. We need to acknowledge that you have players that are playing out of their mind right now. That's what I'm trying to acknowledge. And that is the points that I'm trying to say. And you know what I mean? Like, we can say the curse and all that stuff, but before the curse was broken, Dak was playing out of his mind. That's what I am. That is the points that I am getting to. And I know I already get it. People say, oh, what is West Coast talking about? But I'm talking about football, bro. Yeah. I do a show and we talk about folks that the curse is, listen, I get it. The curse is broken. But what I'm saying right now is Dak is playing phenomenal right now. Even if you didn't put Jimmy Johnson in the ring and offer, it wouldn't matter, bro. Dak is playing ridiculous right now. And that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to say that, and the last thing I'm going to say on that too is this. There are a lot of people who won't acknowledge that the Cowboys are playing good football right now. That's why I was saying, if you are the same person that acknowledged that the Philadelphia Eagles did play good football at some point, then you need to acknowledge that they're not playing good football right now. That's the only point I was trying to make. I don't care about the point differential, none of that. They are not playing good football, and the Dallas Cowboys are playing good football. That's the only thing I'm saying.
You got a couple supers you want to get to, Ace-Team.
Yeah, I got him. Hey, first and foremost, salute to El Professor for the $10 super chat, cash app. Thank you for
on my end too. Shout out to you, Mr. El Professor.
Corey Vaughn, salute to you for the $5 super chat. He said my prediction 30-17 was almost on point. You gave them too many points. You realize we held them board to 20 points in 2 games, man. That's some damn good defense. Regardless of what you think about the Commander, that's some damn good defense overall. We seen teams score more.
The defense been playing ball the last few games too.
They have. And then salute to Corey Vaughn for another $10 super chat. He said the curse is just something fun to say. We are dominating, period. Well, listen, to West Coast point. And the thing was, because like you threw me off, Kenfo, because we were talking about the Eagles and then you brought up the curse, and I didn't know what the hell we were talking about. But I'm glad that you clarified. That's why I was a little off on that. But it's all good. Because I completely agree with you. Because before we even put Jimmy Johnson into the ring of honor, like Dak Prescott was in the midst of an MVP campaign.
Thank you. You know since the first Philly game.
It's like really before then, because he had tore it around, lose the week before then.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The 2 best quarterbacks since November are about to play against each other.
Dak Prescott and
Bruh.
yeah, Jordan Love hard. I talked about
Jordan Love, listen to me. I was impressed looking at his stats yesterday, bruh. I was impressed.
Yeah, like, hey, man, he doing something. And listen, the Packers, I would say the Packers are.
Bruh,
It's
9 straight games with 2 double-digit touchdowns, bruh. 9 straight games, bruh. That's impressive, bruh.
That is. Hey, Jamal Pruden hit us with another $10 super. He said,
hey, shout out. Hey, I'm ready. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm ready. I'm really ready to get into this.
We got some stuff.
Like, I'm really ready to get into this game.
We got some stuff, so we'll chop it up on that before the show is over. Cause we got a little bit of time. We'll get.
Hey, they asked me to turn your mic up, Andy.
Said turn my mic back up. Okay, I got you. And then he said this playoff game is about to be stopping number 33 in green and gold. Yeah, Aaron Jones. Hey, salute to my boy Blake Hart for the $5 cash app as well.
On my end too, man. Appreciate
shout out to the cash appers too.
Indeed, man. And then hallelujah. The Cowboys are free. Keep up the great work, homie. I'm feeling real nefarious in the trap today.
Yes, sir. Corvin going in over there. He on somebody channel going in.
Oh, yeah, he went on West Page, hit him with a 10-piece. He said he needed to show you.
Hey, Corey, listen to me.
Shout out to
whenever I'm on my app, listen to me. I don't really use Restream a lot, so the super chats, it just says super chat right there, real small, and my eyes don't bing. It don't just bing the way it do. So these guys, they use Restream all the time. So when they see it, it bings. Even landlord, he got glasses on, he still see it.
Yeah.
I got perfect vision, and I don't see it. So just give me about a day or two, and I got you, man. I got you. But
we appreciate y'all for all the support, though. We really do.
I appreciate it. I'm just giving you an excuse on why I can see it. That's it.
It's all good, man. But yeah,
Gilmore's fine.
Yeah, Gilmore said he just had his shoulder popped out. They popped it back in place. He should be perfectly fine to play this next game. Matter of fact, I think I got the update from Patrick No C. Salute to him. Make sure that y'all go give his page a like, follow, subscribe. He said it popped out and they popped it back in place. It feels great now. I'm excited for next week. That was verbatim what Stephon Gilmore told him. So he should be good to go. And, everything is looking fine. Zach Martin should be available to play this next game. He was just dealing with an illness. Tyler Smith, they held him out this last game to give him more time to rest, because the injury he has, like, it's not really about healing. He's going to need surgery, but it's about pain tolerance. So, he as long as he feels he can play through it, he'll be able to go out there and be effective. So we're getting healthy at the right time. We did see Big Hankins come back and play.
Made a difference too.
Made a difference.
Huge difference.
Made a noticeable difference. And that's going to be huge, going forward. They do got Aaron Jones over there. They do got AJ Dillon. And another thing, they do have the options for the quarterback run. Now, he's not like a Lamar Jackson or anything like that.
At all, but he can do it.
He doesn't want to run, really. But when he does take off, he's fast enough to make you pay. And
talking about Jordan Love.
Yeah, and he does have.
He runs the pass. He's gonna run to move it. He's gonna run to move the back pocket.
I was looking at a little tape on him last night, man, and you can see he grown. He done grown a lot since the beginning of the year compared to later on in the year. And one thing I did see that could be a potential weakness that we can exploit. He really be slacking on his mechanics, man. He's a straight arm dude. Like, if you pay attention, he do everything off his arm. His mechanics be terrible, but he making the play. He like a Pat. He almost like a Pat Mahomes, to the point where he don't care about his platform, however he throwing. He just throwing it. He just got a great arm. And he fit the ball in small places and stuff, but that could get you in trouble. Cause you gonna have to be precise every time if you throwing off platform left and right, spinning, throwing the ball. He got a crazy his mechanics is all over the place. But it did get better from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So he's dangerous though. He's dangerous. He can put the ball anywhere. He can put the ball anywhere.
I definitely hope the Green Bay Packers game plan is to come in here and let him throw the ball 30, 35 times.
He gonna get himself in trouble, bro.
The way he throw the ball, that's the game plan.
Now, I'm not acting like he's a very talented quarterback. Like, he got everything you want far as talent go. But to me, it's like he get himself in trouble with all this off-platform stuff and not wanting to set his feet and throw the ball. He just be slinging it. Like, he'll just sling it everywhere.
Hey, shout
Hey,
out
Corey
Corey Van.
Bundy.
I see you. I saw you in, Corey Van. I see
Yes,
you
sir.
in.
Appreciate you, Mr. Core.
Hey,
Appreciate
I
you.
was gonna say that you know, that's why I got so excited about when I saw this game and when I saw the way the Green Bay offense, because Green Bay is low key living off. They're low key living off of borrowed time. Like they're not really supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? They're in my opinion, they're the Giants of last year. You know what I'm saying? They're a team who.
Speaking of the Giants, the Giants beat them, just for
Yeah,
context. But go
I
ahead.
know.
The
You know what I'm saying?
Giants beat
That's
them.
why I said, like, if you go look at their wins and you go look at their losses, it
You
doesn't
knew
really
that,
add
Hen?
up. It
I
doesn't
know.
really add up.
Yeah,
Like
they
it doesn't really add up.
they beat the Chiefs and they beat the Lions. They actually blew the Lions out at their own crib.
Yeah.
And then they got horrible losses to a bunch of different teams.
They lost to Tommy DeVito.
That's what I'm saying. Like Green Bay is literally, that's why I say they're literally like a team that like wasn't really supposed to be in, because like they didn't really like they beat a Chiefs game, but in the next week they fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like
They young and inconsistent.
This is really right now the most consistent that they've played, and then you got to look at the team they've played over the last couple weeks too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, beating the Chiefs ain't like beating the Chiefs anymore.
That's why I rock with Wiz, because I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that, but I know how people will go crazy. I was about to say it after you got done. I was finna say, like, how legitimate is that Chiefs win now? Like, it's still the only reason I give them credit for it though, Wiz, at the same time, is because you got to think about this. They still got the aura of the Chiefs though. Like some young players are coming in and be nervous.
Yeah, but the Chiefs
they winning. They got it done
now.
though. But look though, the only reason I still take it back, because they was in Green Bay. They weren't even in Kansas City.
I know. I'm just saying Kansas City as a whole, they be losing in Kansas City now.
Yeah. But no, I was finna give them some props for the mindset to go in there and beat Patrick Mahomes, but they did that at home. So maybe you just caught Pat on a bad day, and y'all, willed yourself to
or maybe
win.
Pat don't play good on the road like every other quarterback in the NFL.
We finna see. We finna find out.
I don't know.
Hey, we'll figure out with Jordan Love too. I wonder. Hey, landlord, when you were looking at Jordan Love, do you happen to see what his splits were?
What you mean by splits?
Like home and away.
I didn't really pay too much mind to that. He do one thing I noticed is like he have a lot of touchdown passes, but the yards might not be like super high. He done started having a lot of yardage now though. You know what I'm saying? Like he got 300-yard gains and stuff like that. But if you look at it, it's weird that they ain't no good red zone team, if I ain't mistaken, because they points, the most points they done scored was like 38, and that was the first game of the year. Like
he's young. He's a young quarterback.
They ain't did nothing similar to that for real. Like, so if you go in this game and put up like 30 points, you should be good. You know what I'm saying? And the way our defense play. So I think they do a lot of nice plays, and you know what I'm saying? He be on the bootleg scrambles and finding their receivers. But I feel like if you might be able to bend, but don't break in the red zone. Like that's kind of how you got to play this team. And one thing I don't want us to do, because I was watching them on film yesterday, like they don't have they got no name receivers, but these dudes they've been kind of cooking lately. For real, they've been kind of cooking lately. I don't even know their names yet, but I'm just watching them on film. 11 been making big plays. I done seen him make big time 50, 60-yard plays. And then it's a big number 80 or something. He a wide receiver or a tight end. He been making big plays too. So don't sleep on their weapons, because sometimes they young players, sometimes they need to develop and get their confidence together. So even though they don't have no notable weapons like that, Melton and Reed.
We know one weapon they got though. They cooked us last year.
Christian Watkins. Like, don't sleep on their weapons because they're not known people. I just want us to be informed. We're gonna do thorough research on them and report back. But Reed and Wicks, all them boys, they done start gelling. Like I'm gonna say this right start gelling as of late.
I'm gonna say this right here, man. I'm gonna be the first one to say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this is a non-playoff game, you're looking at this game and you're saying the Cowboys should win 42-10. Just being honest with you. But since this is a playoff game and there's going to be atmosphere, I do believe the game will be closer. But on paper, this is a 42-10 win by the Dallas Cowboys.
If you was Flynn coming in, how would you attack the Cowboys? Because you
if
got
listen.
look, wait. You got a young hot quarterback, and then we know how Aaron Jones got down last year. So which one would you do?
I would say it like this: this young hot, because this is the thing you got to say it like. Go look at what happened to this young hot quarterback when they played Pittsburgh Steelers. And they have a who?
You got a Michael Parsons.
Oh, they got a Michael Parsons. He just white with a different last name on the back.
Yeah, TJ.
Who?
But y'all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go look at. Listen to me. I want Jordan Love to come in Dallas, thinking that he's going to throw 35 passes. Baby, thinking that he's gonna complete 35 passes, that he's gonna, complete 30 of those and have 3 touchdowns. Because think about this, bro. Jordan Love is walking into Dallas saying, "Bro, I don't throw interceptions." Deron Bland, I've been throwing an interception in 2 months.
I want that hubris to get to him,
bro. I want Jordan Love to come into Dallas, thinking that this is the same defense that I've seen for the last 9 months. For the last 9 weeks, and I'm about to go throw 2. Because think about this. Jordan Love right now is on a streak of 9 straight games where he has thrown 2 or more touchdowns in a game. You know what I asked when I first saw that? Everybody else was like, "Oh my God, he's thrown 9 straight games with 2 touchdowns. He's slinging it like crack rock." You know what I said? Who the hell is he playing? That's what I said. If you tell me Mike Tyson got knocked out 9 times in a row, I'm not saying who he fight. I'm saying what's the hell's wrong with Mike Tyson? Listen to me. The defenses that they're played against, bro, they ain't seen no Micah Parsons. They ain't seen no DeMarcus Lawrence. Bro, he's not seen no Deron Bland. They ain't seen that, bro. I hope Green Bay's plan is to come in here and throw the ball 30, 40 times. I pray to God it is.
That's gonna play all the way into our hands.
Defense than almost everybody, bro. My corners are probably the best people. My corners are probably the best on my team right now. Who's second? My defensive tackles in line.
Look at how your safety's been played lately too. Your safety's balling lately.
Bro, I want them to put the ball in the air. Please put it in the air.
What you think, Hen? How would you attack the Dallas if you was Flynn? Or whatever his name is, Flynn.
Whatever.
I think Matt, whatever his name.
He ran the ball last year. He ran the ball last year, and that's what I believe he'll do this year.
Did we have Hankins back then?
I don't
think Hankins came then.
Was Hankins there by the time that we went?
We played Green Bay. I don't think he was there yet.
But they ran the ball, and when you talk about Jones, he's on like a 4-game streak with over 100 yards rushing. He been gone. Like he just got back. He hasn't been playing football. He was able to they were able to run him into the ground. So these last couple of games, let me read this shit out to y'all for what he did on the ground. So his last 4 games. All right, last 3 games, what the streak is. 22 carries, 111 yards. 20 carries, 120 yards. 21 carries, 127 yards. So I'm pretty sure they'll try to run the football. And it's not like it's just a singular running back. They also are supposed to be getting AJ Dillon back pretty soon. So I'm sure
that's a big dude right there.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll run the ball and try to play action like they did last time, because that would work the last time they played us. So, and you got to think about it. This is going to be Jordan Love's very first playoff game. You want to protect him. You don't
wait. Time out. Common sense says that, but I'm gonna tell you what ends up happening a lot in common sense. This Jordan Love's first playoff game, Sunday Night Football, and they want to show them that they made the right decision on moving on from Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying that might move.
And then that coach gonna want to show up Mike McCarthy.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. It is going to be very, very hard for Green Bay to not to want to win because of that quarterback. Because think about this: if you look at it, that's what you're giving him all the credit right now. Like, you would think Jordan Love be an MVP candidate almost. He might have been low-key, but that first half of the season wasn't that good.
Not with no 8 losses. He ain't.
I know, that's why I said.
Not with no damn 8 losses. I seen him lose.
It's November, him and Dak are best quarterbacks in football.
It was good that you brought up TJ Watt him going up against the Steelers because I watched that was the game I was watching.
That's the game I watched too.
Not Steelers, but I was watching the game against the Raiders. So I kind of equated that the same type of ideology. Like you said, they had Watt, they got Crosby. So I wanted to see how they was trying to attack Crosby, and that's pretty much might be similar to the game plan they'll try to throw at Micah Parsons. But from what I seen, you know, the offensive line was doing a lot of combo blocks, so that's why Hankins gonna be huge. They doing combo blocks, and they linebackers, the Raiders linebackers was playing ball. So we gonna need our linebackers to play. I like what I seen from Damone Clark yesterday. Damone Clark was playing ball yesterday. He was coming up making hits. He was shooting gaps. He was chasing sideline to sideline. So we need him to do that too. But a lot of the times I seen them, it's like they was scheming away from Max. You know what I'm saying? They didn't run to him. They was leaving him unblocked and stuff. So it was like that was their game plan. But this one of them games is why Micah Parsons should be special and why he should be the queen on the chessboard, because they can't just sit up and make a game plan against him if you don't know where you're going to be. You can't just make a game plan against him.
I'm also not sure that they have a very good offensive line, to be honest with you. Like I'm not sure if they can
run blocking. They look pretty good.
Yeah, run blocking, yeah, but I'm not sure if they can sit back in a traditional drop back passing game and hurt
and hold
Cowboys up like that. Yeah, I'm
exactly. Sure. But you know what though? Lord, please let them try. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here. Let me tell you why though. Let me tell you this. Think about this. Think about this. We've all been waiting for that dominant game where Micah Parsons, the 12th overall pick in the NFL draft, generational player, where we can look at his career and be like, do you remember that game where Micah just took over a game? Well, guess what? In order for him to take over a game, you need a quarterback that's going to keep throwing the football. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs the opportunity. I feel like this is that game, bro.
But that's a privilege, though, Wes. No, we can hope they OC be stupid. That's what I'm hoping for.
So like him confident. You gotta be confident.
Yeah, I hope he come in here and be dumb and just want to go toe to toe with this pass rush our game. But you know,
that's the thing about this. If you have to, because theoretically, bro, listen to me. Let me listen to you. Running back AJ Dillon, 613 yards. He's their highest running back. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, Aaron Jones, 656. He got about 40 yards. Let me look. Wide receivers. Their top wide receivers, 793. 8 touchdowns, 4 and 3. Those are their top 4 receivers. 8, and 4 and 3. You got Romeo Dobbs. He got 674. You know what that is? That's a bunch of wide receivers who get open when they're supposed to get open, but not when they really need to be open. You know what I'm saying? Because they all got around the same amount of stats.
They was doing a lot of their damage after the initial route too.
Yes,
like on scramble drill type stuff.
You know this. You know what that also lets me know about this offense? If Jordan Love has a bad day, or if someone's able to just cause him to have a bad day, this offense is not scoring at all. Because they don't have everything is connected to the quarterback. Everything that you do on this offense is connected around. And it's think about this. They are literally building this Green Bay team the same way they build every Green Bay team. They got to have a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he compensates for everything. Bruh, if you're the Green Bay Packers, why is Jordan Love in his first season playing with who? Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, DeContra Wicks? Who the hell is that?
Hey, it's hard though.
It's hard, but you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah, they ain't got no star wide receivers over there.
And you would have thought they would have in his first season starting.
No, this was concerning to me, Wes. I really got to see this, but to me, it looked like his passing attempts are very, very high though too. I ain't sure. I gotta look at the NFL standard, but when I seen his per game, I'm like, damn, 35 here and 40 here. Like, ATM, check that for me, man, because it seemed like he had a lot of passing attempts. I ain't sure. They throwing the hell out the ball over there. So it looked like he got a lot of passing attempts. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't compare it to the NFL standard, but from just the naked eye, it looked like he throwing the ball a whole lot.
Listen, Jaden Reed listen to me. These guys get busy, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. We're gonna listen to me, fellas. The Green Bay Packers do get busy, but I'm gonna tell you what Cowboys fans like to do a lot of times.
That's how. Time out. We gotta acknowledge that. I did that off the naked eye. You know, I get all my stats from ATM. That's the man. Hey, I just was looking at off the naked eye, off of how he was playing and the numbers I seen. Jordan Love, like you just said, in his first year, he is 6th in pass attempts. They are throwing the hell out the ball for a rookie quarterback, basically.
That's a lot.
For a first-year quarterback. That's a lot of passing attempts, bro. So
a
I
bunch
just
of
wanted
dudes
to
that you don't
acknowledge
even
that.
know.
I just wanted to acknowledge that.
You need to know.
So some dudes you don't know.
Hey, we got to get the likes up, y'all. We got to get the likes up, man. We got to get the likes up. Support the content, y'all. Support the content.
Hey, think about this in perspective. My tight end has more receiving yards than all their wide receivers. So that's what I'm trying to say. When people are like, oh, yeah, Jaden Reed gets busy. Bro, he gets busy on the highlights that you see once or twice a game because they only show the highlights. You actually watching these games, this is a very average offense who has a quarterback that's playing above average.
We get some pressure on his ass. We ain't got to worry about all that.
I mean,
bro, listen, the Cowboys
pressure, man. They're without their best tackle. You know, Bakhtiari. You know, he's going through whatever he went through. He hasn't been there. They got a 7th round pick from last year's draft at the left starting tackle position.
Sound like Mike's gonna be over there, huh? Sound like he gonna get to introduce himself to Michael Parsons, huh?
Yep.
Bro, listen to me. And that's the only thing I'm hoping, bro. I am hoping on Sunday Night Football that Michael Parsons has a moment, has a game that we wish DeMarcus Ware had. I love DeMarcus Ware, but bro, when was there ever a game when you'd be like, bro, do you remember that game when DeMarcus just took over the game? Listen to me. This is that game. Listen to me. In a game where you told me a quarterback, not a rookie quarterback, but a Green Bay style quarterback, because listen, at the end of the day, Green Bay's heritage is win and die off the quarterback. Like, you never know who their running backs are. The best running back I've ever known in Green Bay is the one they got right now. And that's only because he's from El Paso and I did a bunch of stuff with Aaron Jones. But other than that, name me a Green Bay wide receiver outside of Devontae Adams. You don't really know anything. Everything is
Jordan Nelson.
Yeah, come on now, but I'm just saying.
Hey, I just had to give him some love, and then
the white boy was nice.
Shannon Sharp brother. Shannon Sharp brother.
But what I'm really saying is, listen, if you know Green Bay and you know their history, they are going to win and die by the quarterback. And honestly, this is the perfect matchup for the Dallas Cowboys because listen, Durant, all them pass. If we play a team that really wants to run the ball, you're not going to really see the effect of a Durant Bland. You're not really see the reflect of a freaking Micah Parsons because they're just going to run away from it. Listen, Green Bay, if they want to be themselves, they can't just be like, we're going to run the ball. They're going to have to throw the ball because that's how they're really winning games. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. They can't just come in here and be like, oh, we're just going to run the ball on the Cowboys. I mean, that's what the film says you can beat us, but that's not your game, though. Your game
Hold on. Let's go take a look at their rushing attempts. At least recently, at least since Aaron Jones.
I was just about to say because a lot of teams do break tendency against us. We need
to
be
but you know what a lot of teams do? They run the ball in the fourth quarter when they're trying to get in there. Because you got to think, if you're not scoring a whole lot of points, you know what you use the run game to do? To milk the clock.
Yeah.
And that's what the Green Bay Packers do a lot with the run game. They're not using the run game to beat guys. They're running the run game because they're only up by 6 points. You know what I mean? So it's like they're just running the ball to bring the clock down.
Hey, Tony Snow, I'm with you on that. We ain't got Anthony Brown out there this year. Like, we like Anthony Brown, but he kind of got toe up that game. That Green Bay
play action pass. Yeah, he got 8.
He got 8 that game right there. So we do got 2 solid corners. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of the play action pass, like that might be the only way that they can get these guys open. But that's why we need to win on first down. If they come out and try to run the football, we need to make them reconsider that shit.
Mm-hmm. They can't feel like they can run the ball when they want to.
Yeah. No. So a team like them, you need to. They might try and come out and establish it early, but playing the Dallas Cowboys at home, it's gonna probably be a sold out crowd, loud,
wide out.
And think about this,
and the Dallas Cowboys can score points. Hold that thought. I'm almost done. So when you think about all that and all the pressure that's on them, a young inexperienced team, and they know Dallas is known for scoring 40 at the crib, they might get skittish after the first touchdown we score and say F that run.
Time out. I got a question for both of y'all. I know what my answer is. I'm gonna tell you that right now. With that being said, what you just said, we better receive this ball. We better receive. If we win that toss, I want to see my offense first. Because you want to know why? I want to put that pressure on the young offense. I want you to come out there down 7. That's what I want you to do. So I want to see us receive the ball. How y'all feel about that? We need to. I don't do not kick the ball.
I say I'm gonna be honest with you. In this game, though, I'm probably gonna give you a little pushback, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna put my defense on the field first. You know why?
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because I'm gonna ask myself, what has the Dallas Cowboys been able to do more consistently? Score on their open drive, or stop a defense from
score,
or stop an offense from scoring on their opening drive.
Score.
Now, I think in this game right here, for momentum wise, Green Bay coming. I mean, I'll put it to you like this. I am actually even on both. I'm not gonna say because I agree 100% on your point, because one thing about a young quarterback is if a young quarterback gets down very early, game plan goes out the window.
He might try to go into a hero mode.
Been like, hey, I'm about to go fight this dude. I'm about to go fight this dude. I'm about to knock this dude out. I'm about to knock him out. Bam, you can hit the nose. Whole plan going on.
Think about this. Think about this, Wes. Look. In my thought process, say for instance, we get the ball first, right? We go down and score 7. This could be 3 plays away from a blowout. If we go and get a 3 and out, our offense come right back out and cook again. Now you down 14 zip. Like that's scary for a young offense, bro. Like I feel like then you unleashing the pass rush already. You unleashing the hounds already. Like, bro, I feel like that'll be. We know we a better football team with the lead, bro. We already
so that's why I say
evidence for that.
That's why I say it's a balanced thing, because the Dallas Cowboys defense is almost better than the Cowboys offense at home. Like
Jalen Gentry, did you just get in before I comment on what you said? Did you just get in, or you missed what we said? Because I gave him a lot of credit. I said don't sleep on him.
And I'll tell you this right here, like my confidence level, if I have to say you got to pick one, I'm putting the defense on the field first. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you guys why.
Give us your reasoning, and then we're gonna hear what
the reason why is because AT&T Stadium rocks off the defense. It doesn't rock off the Cowboys offense. I'm sorry.
Even this year?
Listen, I'm telling you this right
You've been there, so I'm asking a question.
I'm telling you this right now. The Dallas Cowboys defense is the heart. Nothing gets those cows moving. You got to remember, you got to be quiet when the offense is on the field anyway. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Nothing gets AT&T going, and them flags going, and them things going, then the defense. And a touchdown, obviously, a touchdown gets the whole world going. Nobody cares like a touchdown. But I'm going to say it like this. In this game right here, if you're able to, on your first drive, 3 and out, and you get the ball at halftime, like, I just feel like I'm putting think about this. Which team, which offense, which side of the ball do you feel has the ability to make a play quicker? And I'm gonna just be honest with you, man. Mike McCarthy in his opening drive series, outside of like last week, he's very conservative, man. Like, he's not really like unless you're telling me,
man, Mike been scoring.
Unless you're telling me Mike is about to be aggressive on that first drive, like we're gonna try to score. What I mean aggressive is this: from the onset, I'm telling Dak, we're receiving the ball and we're going for it on 4th down. Don't talk to me. If 4th down comes up on anything, you give me a saying. That's what I mean. That's what my head coach will tell us. Our opening drive. Hey, we're going for it on 4th down, coach. We didn't even receive the ball yet. You know what he's talking about? I'm just letting you know the mentality of it. We are going for it on 4th down, regardless of where we are. We're going for it. Okay? We receive the ball, we go. This is the mindset on the defense, though. Bro, your defense is if you have a quarterback that wants to throw the ball, and you can get a sack on that opening drive, or get your hands on that opening drive, bro, you now put doubt in that quarterback's mind the entire game.
Hey, shout out to Alpha Adams with the $10 cash out. Appreciate you, sir. Go ahead.
Salute. I actually think, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I actually think I have more faith in the Cowboys defense to stop them from scoring on their opening drive. Because think about this: if you stop them on their opening drive, your offense now comes and lives in the momentum that your defense just created. Like that's like a turnover. You know what I'm saying? I'm me personally. I'm a defense.
You torn between the two. Sound like it.
It's a really good argument.
He's a corner. So he gonna lean with the damn defense.
He a corner.
I'm go with the defense
Okay.
Right.
What you think, HTM? You the neutral man. What you think?
Man, I get Cuz point, and I understand where he coming from, but I would probably go with the offense just for this reason. I'm trying to go ahead and knock you out because I got shit to do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, we the older team. I ain't trying to tussle with y'all all night. I'm trying to. y'all the one with the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna go ahead, hit you in your mouth. Go ahead and just establish that Dallas Cowboy football. Because like Wes, you're talking about the defense. We also know our defense plays better with a lead. Because our best attribute on the defense is pass defense. Like, I don't think a team is going to consistently try to run the football against us if we're up or if we're up a touchdown or multiple scores. If it's even or it's 3 point, I think they'll try to stick with it. Or they get the lead, they damn sure ain't gonna try to put the ball in the air.
Facts. That could take your run game away.
That's a great point.
That's a great point here. Because they can take your run game away.
Consistently score in the opening drive, though. Let me finish. 17 games, Cowboys don't consistently score in their opening drive. So that's
but they also haven't consistently stopped people from scoring points. So you think about
they've done that, but they've done that.
Have they?
But they've done that.
Have they?
Come out because the Cowboys ain't been
against playoff teams.
Wait, this is a fact. This is a fact.
I said against playoff.
Not allowed an opening touchdown on the opening drive at home. So that is something a factual.
Great. They did it in Seattle. On Seattle opening drive, they scored a touchdown.
That's 1 out of 9 games.
I'm trying to see who else. Like Seattle at home. So
we've only been down once in Dallas.
All right. So okay. But my mindset is against teams with winning records. Just like anybody that we.
Yeah, but you didn't play any winning records. You didn't play. Philadelphia's the only team we think about this.
Well, Philadelphia, we turned them over. They moved the ball. They got into into range and they fumbled it. So that's true too. That's still true in that regard. They haven't gave up but one.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. If the Cowboys listen to me, Cowboys Stadium, AT&T, y'all can get mad at me. We won.
You talking about at home?
Yeah, I'm talking about at home.
He talking about
okay.
I'm talking about at home. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Dallas Cowboys fans, we see touchdowns go crazy all the time. That's cool. Cowboys on it. If the Green Bay Packers come out there, and you gotta think like this as a fan, if Green Bay comes just to see her watching the game, Green Bay comes out opening drive. We come out there on our opening drive and we score. You feel good. You're feeling good. You're up 7, bro. They get the ball on their first drive. They drive 40 yards. 4th and 3, have to punt the ball. You're feeling ridiculous right then. As a fan, and think about this: the score is still 0-0. As a fan, if I see a team come out on their opening drive and they get nothing, bro, I'm thinking, bro, they took a whole week to prepare for us, and they couldn't score on their opening drive. I feel the opposite of how the Cowboys. Think about this: every time the Cowboys play a game and we don't score on our opening drive, what do you guys think? Like,
Yeah, it's the sign. I get your point on both ways because that's a double-edged sword though. Because like you just said, if we go out there and stop them quick, they get nothing. But what if they score?
But think about this: your defense is only. But think about this. That's why I say in a game where you have to go off of what's more likely to happen, your defense is only giving up 1 touchdown, 1 on a team on their opening drive. So that's what I'm saying. Realistically, your defense doesn't let teams score on their first drive. So realistically, them accepting the ball it's almost like it's a fake down because your defense is a fake series because your defense don't let teams score. So that's why if I know I have a team that doesn't let teams score on their opening drive, give them the ball. Give them the ball because then you're going to also get the ball at halftime. That's why I'm saying, like, listen, I know for me, I'm speaking from a place of confidence. I'm not saying that you guys are speaking from a place of I want to get up as quick as possible so I can. Man, this is the Green Bay Packers, man. F them, bro. Their top receiver has 780 yards, bro. Their top receiver has 780 yards. If you stop this offense on their first drive, what is their second drive, bro? Because you got to think the first drive is what they've really been practicing for, and that's why we get so upset when the Cowboys don't. That's why we get so upset when the Cowboys don't score on their opening drive, because you're like, bro, you've had a week to prepare for this. How can you not know what they're going to do? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. Realistically, playoff games are won from the defense. That's just real. That's just real. Defense is going to get us through this tournament. Defense is going to get us through it. It's gonna be them dogs.
I'm confident in how we've been playing in the last couple of weeks too, though, because I was on their top for a minute. But from the Miami game, the Detroit game, that's two high-powered offenses that we had them running in mud. Know what I'm saying? And then we came out here and dominated Washington. So hey, I like the trend, man. Look, if you would have told me we'll held Miami to where we held them to, what it was like 20 points, what they scored?
22. They scored
22 points. I would have told you we would have won. You know what I'm saying? The offense, I mean, we couldn't get the last stop at the end, but the offense went through a weird stretch in the middle of the game, and the defense couldn't get the stop at the end. But I really feel good about my defense right now. I do.
And think about this: Miami, high-powered offense. Cowboys did not let them score in the first quarter. Let's go Philadelphia. I'm gonna look at this Philadelphia real quick.
Yeah, they didn't score a touchdown in the first quarter,
but they did have to drive all the way from the win. That's one thing, because we fumbled the ball at the goal line.
Listen, when the Cowboys, when we blew the Philadelphia Eagles out 13-33, they did not score in that first drive, that first quarter. When they played us and they beat us, they scored in that first quarter. In that first drive. That's what I was trying to say, man. Like, right now, I know Dak is if we're playing this game the way we play it at home, how we've been winning at home, it's your defense, bro. It's gonna be your defense. It's gonna be your defense. Your defense is listen, what's more amazing is your defense holding a team under 17 points than your offense scoring 40 points. Because bad offenses will score 40 points. There's every team in the NFL has scored 35 points at some point. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different skill to be able to stop a team from scoring. That's what I say, man. The more I think about it, I think it's a win-win because Dak is playing bananas right now. But I would rather put Dak on that field because, man, think about this. If you go out there, Green Bay, and you're able to hold them, they're punting, we're giving the ball, and then you do score, bro, you are not even do you feel like you're in control. You know you're in control because you just stopped them offensively. Versus just saying, oh, maybe their defense. I'm going to tell you, if you go out there and you score first, the only thing you're going to say is, well, their offense hasn't been on the field yet. You haven't even seen their offense yet. You know what I'm saying?
I was just thinking about the pressure, though, because this is a young offense. They might crumble under the pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? And that's why you put the young offense on the field first.
I see what your mind said.
The first quarterback we should see on that field in that loud-ass stadium when they're going to be rocking is Jordan Love. He needs to be the first one walking out there and let him see what it sees. 77,000 fans yelling. Oh, no.
I do like that. I do like that, low-key. I like that.
Real quick.
I like that.
Real quick. Shout out to Corey Vaughn for the $5 super chat. He said definitely about the defense, but Dak will have to take advantage of the field position. I mean, I trust the offense at the crib. You know, as long as Dak Prescott can say, here we go, and change the play to wherever the hell he wants to change the play to. He up here got y'all showing y'all hand. Oh, you blitzing? Okay, hey, Ringo there, Ringo. Hey, yeah. you hear that shit, you know Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but it's not.
He finna cook.
Somebody said it's a job that has to be done Yeah, but that's not realistic because one side of the ball is always going to be better than the other side because people get paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it though, man. I feel good about the game as a whole anyway, though, man. But I'm probably finna have to get up out of here, man. I gotta go to work today. And
that's quite unfortunate. Yeah. You didn't call off for the championship game, man. I'm hurt.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't care nothing about this championship game if Bama ain't playing. I might protest.
Do you remember last year the championship game was so bad we was on that live stream talking about basketball?
Yeah, it was just bad. You know what I'm saying?
Because they done beat us out of the conversation. They done beat us out of the conversation.
We weren't even interested no more. So,
but hey,
it is what it is.
I'm gonna say this: after watching that championship game, I was out on Quentin Johnson, and
look what happened to his season.
When is the game tonight?
Yeah, Monday night.
You remember I sent you that? You saying I sent you that that inbox?
Man, talking about he's 1,009 yards away from the rookie record.
They said Quentin Johnson 1,000 yards away, like he this close. They said Quinn Johnson is 1,000 yards away from the rookie record. Like, y'all get the hell out of here. And we got one game left. Y'all crazy.
They crazy as hell. He can have a decent number of yards a game.
He doomed. He doomed. But
Hey,
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm curious. Now that y'all say that, like, I would have to say realistically that the Cowboys have stopped teams from scoring more than they have scored on their opening drive. I'm sorry, because there's been too many times where I'd be like, what are we doing on our opening drive? So, like, if I have to say who I think can call a better first open drive, give me Dan Quinn. I like Mike McCarthy, but give me Dan Quinn. Give me Dan Quinn in the defense. Because you got to think like this. You're asking who can be the most consistent. If you go look on that win or lose, the Cowboys offense there's nothing about consistent about the Dallas Cowboys offense. And this is a one-game win or lose. Put the most consistent thing on the field, bro. Even in away or listen to me, your worst away game, your defense still played better than your offense ever did in their worst game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. Like, give me the 40-point game where the Dallas Cowboys just couldn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened maybe one time. But consistently, that's something you can say about this defense. This defense has been consistent. And
at home.
At home. And this defense think about this in this past game. It was like we don't get me wrong, we do have CeeDee Lamb, we do have Dak Prescott, and that is going to be consistent. But as a consistent momentum, put the defense on the field, right? Put the defense on the field. Then guess what? There's no pressure. Because guess what? If the defense is on the field first and the offense comes out second, there's no pressure on the offense. They could literally go out there and only get a field goal and still would feel confident. You want to know why? Because your defense just stopped them. Your defense just stopped them.
Then we'll be able to have a good gauge of what kind of game we got in store too. Because if they go out there and look like they cooking or something, the offense like, okay, we're gonna have to. It might be one of these kind of games. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand both sides though.
And then one thing I will say, even if y'all disagree with Wes, you also get the second half kickoff anyway.
That's
which
big.
is ridiculously important.
That's big.
So that's one way to look at it. Because listen, if it works. Like I say, if it works, if we are able to go out there, get the stop, get the touchdown, build a lead, and then get an opportunity to double up at the end of the half.
I was just about to say, cause
somebody got to defend me. Somebody got to defend me.
We good at that
too. Taking shots at West Coast, bro.
We good at that.
The offense has been more consistent than the defense. I need one of y'all to disagree with that. Like, come on, bro. Folks just be taking shots at West Coast for no reason. There's no way in hell you can say this offense has been more consistent than the defense. Not on their worst day, bro. I just pooed it. It didn't even smell that bad, bro. Like, I'm looking at that
hold on.
There's no way in hell, bro. There's no way in hell you can say this offense has been more consistent than the defense. We be on that gas. It be people like that won't even vote for Dak to be the MVP. They'll say the offense been so consistent. Who are you gonna vote for the MVP? Lamar Jackson?
Man, hey, listen, we can't. Hey, they hating us out though on the MVP though.
Man, Dak's supposed to be the MVP. Dak is the MVP. Hey, according to us in the nation, we need to just recognize that. Screw those people over there that's voting. Dak is the MVP, bro.
I mean, they gonna hold us. They didn't give the MVP to Roger Staubach, so Dak Prescott ain't got a chance.
He would have absolutely been perfect.
If they had an award that said, if they had a Joe Montana NFL best quarterback, because everybody say Joe Montana's the best quarterback. It's the only reason why I use his name. Mm-hmm. Joe Montana, best NFL quarterback of all of the 23 season, it would clearly be Dak Prescott. But since you say MVP, that's where you can put other people's names in it. But if it was who is the Joe Montana 2023 best quarterback in the NFL award, it would clearly go to Dak.
If I ain't mistaken, that boy Kellen Moore got a quarterback award in college.
I remember.
He was 56-3 too.
No, I'm saying he got a quarterback award named after him. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's called the Kellen Moore Award, I believe.
He would, but
he was dope in college though. But I think
Tim Tebow was dope in college, so we understand. We understand.
But I think I think it represents the best quarterback, if I ain't mistaken. I know he got an award, and I think it's got something to do with quarterback. So fact check me. But I was tripping. I'm like, Kellen Moore Award. That's wild. But Boys Awards dope back then though. But I'm gonna have to get on.
Tom Brady's the most winningest Super Bowl. He ain't the most. Tom Brady's not the best quarterback.
But
I
He's the
hey,
don't
most
think.
winning.
we'll wrap it
He's
up.
winning.
But I just want to say this: we probably should be like college, because college got an award for the best linebacker, best wide receiver, best everything.
They
Like they got it.
should, bro. I don't understand why the NFL does it, bro. It's dumb.
At,
Yeah,
at,
that
at this
makes
point, they make more sense than they make more sense than the alternative. We got offensive player of the year,
defensive player of the year.
and defense player of the year, but we're gonna give the MVP to another offensive player, even though I'm gonna give the offensive player of the year award to a different offensive player.
And the MVP is basically just a quarterback award. They might as well give a wide receiver award. You know what I'm saying? They should just go ahead and just give them some kind of honor, because we already know they're going to be prejudiced against how they view it. You know what I'm saying?
Wide
It's
receiver never won it.
wide receiver's not going to be able to really win it. You know what I'm saying? Dude,
Never.
I think Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb had a better year than Lamar, for real. If
Facts.
you think about it.
Facts.
They had better years than Lamar, but they ain't gonna say that. They gonna give it to the quarterback who's had they contribute wins to quarterbacks. So that's the difference, man. You don't see them talking about how many wins CeeDee Lamb had when he got 100 yards. Like they don't have stats like that. They say that stuff with the quarterback.
And they have no control over. They have no control over their stats too, because they have no control over the ball, getting the ball.
Yeah, Benny said deferring is smart regardless how good your offense is. He said just because of I guess
getting the ball in the second half or something.
You get the ball in the second half. You got time to make alterations and shit. But like, hell, I just want to win. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if the shit work. We gonna do it. Damn it. Whatever they choose to do, we're going to say they gonna be successful at the shit. If we get the ball, we gonna score. If we kick that bitch, we gonna stop the motherfuckers. How about that?
I see people talking about if Dak don't win MVP, listen here, man. Like you acting like you never disagree with a stance. Like is every law is that mean it's right? Like some of these laws be crazy. Just because it's, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's like that don't mean it's absolutely right or it's the end all be all. We know that it's bias going on in this situation, because if you look at the numbers, it's a clear cut who should be the MVP. So let's not do that. That comes down to politics. You know what I'm saying? That comes down to politics when we're talking about voting. That's exactly what politics is. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't it's political. So let's not act like they collective opinion just got to be the end all be all, because it's not. Like we know it's biasness against Cowboys and Cowboy quarterbacks. So let's not do that.
Indeed, because
I mean, I'm gonna say this, man. If the most consistent thing has been for the Dallas Cowboys has been this defense. I know Cowboy fans aren't used to giving their defense credit and giving them love for it, but it's been your defense, bro. It's when you look back on this season, you have a guy, Deron Bland, doing something he broke an NFL record, bro.
And he ain't even in
there's nobody on the offense doing that.
Look, he ain't even CeeDee Lamb. He up there. But look.
Yeah, I mean,
Deron Bland
Lamb is dope what he's doing. But bro, 1,700 yards is good, but if you really think about it, CeeDee Lamb should have 1,700 yards last year, bro.
Look, think about this though. This right here finna tell you everything you need to know. Deron Bland ain't even in Defensive Player of the Year consideration.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's ridiculous.
That lets you know, like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, I literally gotta go, dog. I gotta go.
Don't let us get you fired, man.
I gotta
take my ass to work too, because I can't explain to my wife why she gonna have to pay all the bills,
and we gotta eat cup noodles until I get another job.
We gonna eat air sandwiches, boy.
We gonna have a picture of a piece of chicken on the phone, and we gonna show it to the family. But I appreciate y'all for all the love and support, man. I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media. I'll be back live probably tomorrow evening, and we're going to do a deep dive into Green Bay talk. I'm going to look at as much film on Green Bay as possible. We're going to come back with a full report. We finna be focused like we play for the Cowboys. So, hey, we on it, man. We on to Green Bay. We gave Washington one day. It's on the bigger and better things, man. But I appreciate y'all. Let's go.
Indeed. Wes, when next time you going live, bro?
I'm gonna go live later on the day. I'm going to Dallas. I fly in on Friday. You guys already know what it is. I bought my tickets 2 days before that. I'm happy I bought my tickets when I did. It's freaking my same tickets I got. Y'all know I'm gonna be on the field, so it don't really matter. But I'm just saying the ticket I'm gonna use inside the stadium, that mess was cheap. And then I went back to go see if I can get a couple more. And Man, that mess was 3 times the amount I paid. I said, God dang, that mess is crazy. So if you're going to Cowboys versus Packers, it's an epic game. With those names alone, it's already going to raise that price. So, you got your tickets, get them. I do got a raffle. Got one of my raffle items in already. I'm going to be filling it up with some Cowboy stuff. And I'm also going to be giving away my Malik Hooker game used jersey. Not game used jersey. I got Malik Hooker got an interception. No, he recovered the fumble in the Eagles game. He recovered the fumble in the game in his black Nike tech gloves. First thing he did is he took them off, he walked to the side, and he handed them to me because I told him at my event, I said, man, you make a play, I want the damn bust. My boy can't feel he made him for him. So this is what I'm going to do. You guys already know I get stuff all the time. Every year I get something. I get blessed with stuff that people aren't able to get. I'm raffling them off. It's only $10 for the raffle. First place is going to get first place is going to get those gloves. And then second place is going to get this right here. It's going to be filled up with a bunch of goodies. I promise you nothing illegal unless you do that.
Unless you're going to do it.
Unless you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't do it, it'll be probably filled up with a jersey or something. So the raffle's going to be $10. It's going to be straight to the point. We're going to Dallas on Friday. And I'm coming back home on Sunday. Then I'm turning right back around and going back out there next Friday. Why? Because we're winning 2 games. She's not going to let me. There ain't nobody about to let me stay in Dallas for 12 days.
Indeed, man. But hey, y'all make sure y'all go support my boys, man. Make sure y'all go and get a membership over there with Landlord. He got them. He got them. Come fresh off the press. Make sure you support my brother. West Coast Raffle. Damn good show. Man, glad that we're able to get together and make this happen. Plan on doing it tomorrow too, man. Same time, same place. We're gonna be going live the entirety of the playoffs, man. We got to bring y'all the exclusive breakdowns on this team, our thoughts.
Thank you, Sharon.
And what the hell we need to do to get to championship number 6. That's the only goal. That's the only thing we care about. We're not like them folks over there that eat shit out of the horse's butt. We do not do participation awards. We don't hang banners for winning divisions. We're trying to get championship number 6. So I appreciate all y'all for y'all time. Again, Wes, Landlord, always a pleasure to tap in with y'all. And man, you know how we end the show. Wes, tell them folks what you be telling them folks, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I done farted probably like 15, 16 times on this show, man.
Too much.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, it's an advantage of not having your mic on in front of your face, you know what I'm saying? But the HD camera, that you need to back up, bro. Basically what I'm saying is this, man. Listen to me. If you've been a 98% fan for the last 17 weeks, if you've been a halfway fan for the last, if you've been putting off getting a jersey until you knew the Cowboys was getting into the play, God damn it, that day is here. It's time for everybody to be a real Cowboys fan. Okay? It's 0-0. Just like the Cowboys, their record is 0-0. Your fandom is 0-0. All that weird stuff you was doing, and, you know what I'm saying? Betting on the Eagles and hoping they win. All that weird stuff you was doing. All that weird stuff you was doing. Watching Lamar Jackson on the low. All that weird stuff you was doing. That weird stuff. Saying the 49ers ain't never going to be. All that weird stuff. Hating. Listen to me. All them people, them 46,000 people in that I hate Dak Prescott group who are all Cowboy fans. All y'all weirdos. Okay? We all got to come together now. Okay? This is our Kumbaya moment. I'm going to tell you this right now. Win or lose, we all going to celebrate together or cry together on Sunday.
They got the Cowboys at 750 betting odds to win the Super Bowl.
Good.
I like it. It's better than what it was. And they got us a 7-point favor in this game coming up. So that's all I'm saying, Brad. All I got to say is you already know what it is. Never look down for stars up. But listen, we need your best fandom right now. That's it. F all that other dumb stuff, Brad. F all that other dumb stuff.
Peace.
Your quarterback is the quarterback you need. We need your fandom right now. Never look down for stars up. Peace.